Hi, I'm Cenk from Elektron Music Machines, and today we're going to make this beat on the Octatrack. Okay, let's start with sampling something into the Octatrack. I have a vinyl here which is like 50 years old. It's from a Turkish artist called Ferdi Özben. So let's put that in and take a sample. The mixer output goes through the Octatrack input AB. So all I would need to do is press record and track button to start capturing the sample. Before I capture the sample, I will assign flex buffer number 1 to track 1. Yeah, that should be enough. Now let's zoom into the sample and see where is the start point. So let's pick up a good bit to start the playback from. Actually, this here is nice, I think. Yeah. Now maybe we could lower the tuning with the rate function, maybe add a bit of attack to it. And let's put a trig at the beginning of the sequence. Before we play the sequence back, let's go into the pattern settings and select different type of scale mode. It's set to per track, so that means that each track will have its own step length. This is very handy if you want individual tracks to have different step lengths. So let's set it for 64 steps, and each bar has got a trig at the beginning of the sequence. Now I will select different start points of the recorded sample. Maybe add a bit of filter to that one. Select a different start point here. And maybe I will add some delay just for this hit. And maybe for the other one also. Let's go to the LFO page and assign the filter to LFO number 1. And let's parameter lock the LFO speed also. Yeah, this is good. Now we can go to the next track and add some beat elements to it. I will select machine drum slice waveform. This is a waveform that many machine drum hits has been recorded into, and then it has been sliced in the Octatrack. So each slice represents a different one-shot drum sound from the machine drum. Let's turn time stretch off and slice mode on. Now we can lay some trigs into the sequence. That's good. Let's go to the next track and pick a drum loop. Okay, let's select that one, but I will slice this into 16 slices. add a few trigs into the sequence. And I will go back into the slice mode and select create random locks. This feature will assign different slices per trig that I've put onto the sequence. That's sounding like a rhythm now. Let's go to the next one. And let's select a melodic content. Yeah, this one for example. Let's make the sequence up to 64 steps and place a trig at the beginning of the sequence. But let's mess around with the tuning with the rate function. Maybe we can assign the volume to the LFO number 1 and have that modulated like a tremolo effect. And let's add some parameter locks for the pitch. Add some delay on the second effects block for that track. Now let's pick another beat. Let's choose this beat. The Octatrack has got a time stretch feature where each track can be time stretched. So the loop that I've picked is not actually in sync with the beat, but because the time stretch feature is on, it will be in sync now. Let's add another loop, put the filter down, and place it into the sequencer. And maybe let's assign the filter to the LFO again. Track 8 is set for master track, meaning that all the audio that is heard goes through the 2 effect blocks on that track. So I can do filter sweeps such as this. And also use the delay engine as like a beat repeat effect. I can control the beat repeat effect very neatly with the Drake control mode. Let's have a look at the crossfader. We can assign different parameters to the crossfader to the scene A and the scene B side. So let's assign filter changes for the master track here. So like this, you can use it as like a breakdown. Or you could maybe pitch everything down. So all tracks are assigned to lower the pitch when I push the fader. And you can of course switch between multiple scenes at the same time. Let's assign another scene. And this time let's reverse every track that there is running right now. And by sweeping through you can get some interesting sounding stuff like this. Yeah, even like a completely different track.